Op deze donderdagmiddag heeft in High-Rise de feestelijke launch plaatsgehad van energyjobs.sr. Voorafgaand aan energyjobs.sr platform zijn er de gebruikelijke speeches geweest. De launch die is gedaan door Total Energies. We hebben dus dan de speeches gehad vanuit Total Energies, maar ook vertegenwoordigers van de regering van Suriname. TBN PRIMEALERT die was er ook aanwezig en we legden voor u het volgende verslag vast.
The official launch of the Energy Jobs portal. This portal is more than just a website. It's a gateway for Surinamese professionals to access career opportunities and actively participate in the growth of our energy sector.
A new gate to the talented people want and will help shape the future of Suriname energy sector and Gramorgu in particular, our project. This portal is in fact an important step after the signature of the contracts for Gramorgu to use Kulip Singh Port Facility and Avanba Air Suriname, what will together represent $500 million spent in Suriname over 10 years. So this is another step with this portal, where we aim, in fact, to open the doors to opportunities, to give opportunities, to transparency, given access to all, and to promote the participation of local talent to this industry. Energy Jobs Suriname will serve as a central hub, connecting Surinamese professionals and also young graduates with the growing needs of our industry. We are making it easier for companies to find skills, and at the same time, we are making the talents, the way more easy for the talents to find the right opportunities. Energy Jobs Suriname is already a new-born big baby. I must admit that it somehow overpassed my expectations, because so far we have mapped 437 job positions in the energy sector, with 244 in onshore and the remaining in offshore. Out of those, because it's along a certain time, over time, 142 jobs positions are already active and open for application from today, or will be open from today. I don't know what is the time exactly. So representing 30% of this position. So this is actually a concrete step. The portal brings together opportunities from 7 leading companies, Total Energies, Statsoli, that also participate, and I'm very grateful for that, Halliburton, SPM, offshore, OneSubsea, Weatherford, and CCC Group. I want to thank them not only for their active participation, but for their proactive participation in this common initiative. And I'm sure, and we know already, that more will come. As Suriname embarks on a new era of energy development, the demand for skilled professionals will increase. The activity of oil and gas sector is growing rapidly in Suriname, and we'll need all talents motivated by a great adventure, because after all, that is a great adventure, and that are ready to commit to fill the world energy demand. We need, obviously, the most brilliant engineers, technicians, operators, digital experts, and many others, whose expertise will be essential for our success, the success of the project, but also, I think, to some extent, to the success of Suriname. At Total Energies, we believe that by increasing the in-country value, we first benefit from a cost-effective solution, above all. And by doing so, we are also sharing value by creating jobs, offering entrepreneurs other opportunities, building skills, and strengthening overall Suriname's economy through induced activity. The Energy Jobs Suriname is a concrete step in this direction from our point of view, bringing together opportunities from across the sector in one single accessible platform. And I hope you will stay until the end to see that in practice. This initiative is closely linked to our flagship project, Gramorgu, which represents a major milestone for Suriname Energy's future. Through this project, we are working with leading contractors, as I already mentioned, and we want to deliver altogether a world-class project and world-class operation. So many positions are associated in Gramogu. They will all be featured in energy jobs for these companies, and I'm sure that other projects will also use this platform in the future. It's our opinion that transparency and easy access is fundamental to building trust with our partners, with government, and with the communities that we must serve. This portal will make information about job opportunities clear and accessible to all, helping to ensure that everyone has a fair chance to participate in the sector growth, provided that he has the right skills and is firmly motivated to do so. This initiative was made possible, again, thanks to the participation of our partners, of the support of the government and other stakeholders. I would like to thank you all. As we look to the future, our goal is clear: to develop Suriname energy sector in a way that is inclusive, sustainable, and beneficial for all energy, for all. Thank you, Susan. So it's energy jobs is just the beginning, I hope, but it's there and it's important to start. So together, that is my final message, together we can build a workforce that is ready for the challenge and opportunities, and I will add, and the adventure that Gramogu will represent.
For the launch of the Energy Jobs platform, a milestone that represents not only opportunity, but also collaboration and foresight. Today, we are witnessing the realization of a vision that brings together education, employment, and enterprise in one digital ecosystem dedicated to empowering Suriname's people. And when we talk about Suriname's people, and I'm just viewing the audience and I see that a lot of students are sitting here, it's especially for you who will be joining the workforce in a couple of years or even actively right now. This new national job portal, led by Total Energy Suriname and its partners, is more than a website. It's a bridge connecting the ambitions of our people with the emerging opportunities in one of Suriname's most vital sectors. But what is very importantly, that we do not only focus on the energy sector, because we also have to look at sectors that are sustainable for the future of our country. The platform will host over 400 positions identified by teams working with major contractors such as Noble, SBM, and Halliburton. Each position represents a door to a future where Surinamers can actively participate in building our economy, not as bystanders, but as creators and as innovators. As Minister of Education, Science and Culture, I view this initiative as a practical expression of local content development. It complements our national mission to prepare a workforce that is competent, competitive, and confident. The Ministry will continue to collaborate with industry leaders to ensure that our education and training programs align with real market needs, from technical skills to professional ethics and innovation. I specifically focus also on ethics. But beyond skills and numbers, this is also about values. We must ensure that in this new phase, a national development of no one can left behind. Our workforce is diverse. Among us are talented individuals with different abilities and backgrounds, each capable of contributing meaningfully to Suriname's progress. As we celebrate the launch of this job portal, I want to emphasize our commitment to inclusion, to make sure that the website or the portal becomes a gateway for all Surinamese people, including those with different abilities, to find meaningful work and purpose. We must design our policies, technologies, and partnerships with accessibility and equal opportunity at the core. I commend the Total Energies team and their partners for ensuring that this platform not only connects candidates but also redirects them transparently to their respective companies for their application process. Each contractor bears the responsibility of managing their responses, and I understand discussions are underway with the platform developers to improve statistics and feedback systems. This proactive spirit of improvement, of listening, adjusting, and innovating is exactly what will make Energy Jobs a sustainable tool for national development. The oil and gas industry is a catalyst for growth, but its true value lies in how it uplifts our people. The launch of Energy Jobs is a statement of confidence in Suriname's human capital, in our young graduates and skilled technicians, our women in STEM, and our differently abled citizens. Together, we are shaping an economy that values people, empowers potential, and fosters prosperity for all. Distinguished guests, let this launch not only work the beginning of a digital platform, but also the continuation of a national partnership between government, industry, and education to build a Suriname where opportunity is inclusive, progress is shared, and no one is left behind.
A tool is a mechanism to be used for a job, and what I'm trying to say is that use this tool, but also don't forget to invest in yourself, because if you don't invest in yourself, the tool will be almost useless. Suriname is on the brink of tremendous developments, and of course finding employment in all these developments are extremely important, and this tool will be tremendously important. I commend also, of course, Total and its partners. It's echoing basically my the previous speaker, of taking this initiative and making this portal workable. It will be of tremendous importance. I want to outline why I think this is also important and why I'm also here, is because, as I already mentioned, we're on the brink of an important development. And how do we use the income from the oil and gas industries, but also the resources that will be employed in the gas and oil industry? Very important is that we at this stage also look at how we diversify our economy. So the oil and gas revenues will be used to invest not only in oil and gas itself, but certainly for the new industries, the green industries, the sustainable energies. This will be extremely important for Suriname moving towards, let's say, a new Suriname, and we call that Suriname 3.0. The transition towards Suriname 3.0, we call Suriname 2.0. So that will be extremely important, that we are all aware of, yes, we are preparing for the oil and gas, but that at the same time, we start also preparing for the other industries. And for those other industries, we will also need resources. And that is why I look at this portal, because at some time we will need to either have another portal or expand this portal. That it will not only be a green jobs, portal, but also a green jobs portal. So that will be extremely important, and that is why I'm very interested in how the workings of this portal will be, because at some time, of course, we will need to expand this whole interactions between what is needed for the future and what can be delivered. An important role, of course, once we have carved out what is needed in the future for this Suriname 3.0, and we know how many people we need, what kind of people we need, and when we need these people, that we start also with a similar portal, and that we have a similar system which will then can use how to transform the current people, how we can transform the students into this new need for resources in the Suriname 3.0. It will be an extremely exciting time moving forward. We will have a lot of spin-offs in other industries, so it will be extremely important how we then look what is demand and what is the supply of resources. So that will be an extremely, challenge, and how do we prepare for that. The portal will be important, of course, as a learning tool for Suriname. I see that it will have tremendous benefits, but let's learn how we can see how to use it in an even broader sense, looking at the other industries that we want to set up, but also diaspora that want to come to Suriname and are interested in not only oil and gas, but also the other industries. Congratulations on this product. I haven't seen it yet, so I'll stay to the end. Japan is interested in it. And to the youngsters and other people that are interested in the oil and gas industry, please make use of it. And if there's feedback, provide that feedback so that we can have an even better tool moving forward.
So let's see the portal. That's it. So this is energyjobs.sr. So it's alive. If you want, you can try. It's very simple. I'm going to show you how you navigate, especially for the potential candidates in future. So the intention is this a neutral portal for everyone. So of course we are using Gramurgu as the main, I would say, sponsor of this, because the main jobs will come, at least in the beginning, for our main contractors, our key vendors as well. So you saw Halliburton, SBM, also local companies like KPF and CCC. So, and our intention is that we can have more and more other companies also participating. By the way, I keep here the invitation to you that you are not here yet, so who knows. So, the navigation is very simple. It's important, it's in English and in Dutch, okay? Of course, the positions itself are in English, because it's very complicated to translate everything in Dutch. For some companies, eventually in future, we can progress to have also in Dutch, but it's very simple navigation. So the intention of the portal is not to hold the data of anyone in terms of CVs. Nobody's going to apply your CV here. The intention is to provide a clear hub of communication to everyone. So if the company wants to provide positions here, it's possible. If the candidates, if the students are looking what's going to happen in near future, and for example, I want to become an engineer, who knows, a field operations engineer, that is my area, so why not? And then you can just check the requirements that we have here. So if you can, for example, click, as I said, field operations engineer, then we can check the positions we have on this area. Let's try here to see by company. It's going to facilitate, because it was working. It's always like that.
The Wi-Fi is good.
Yeah, maybe it's the Wi-Fi. Okay, so let me try. Okay. Field operations engineers. You can see here. So it's simple. You can just check. You put what you are looking for. So it can be. Oh, sorry. It's something on the Wi-Fi. Let's try again. Okay, so if you are looking for other companies, for example, Halliburton, then you can easily check, and then you can see the list of the overall positions by Halliburton. So it's online and alive, and you can also check the details of each position. So it's a matter to go, and for example, they are looking for electrotechnician. So today I have visited some places with the Minister of Education to see those schools. Then you can see the job description of the position. Yeah, so it's very simple. Also, you can see the quantity of vacancies, in this case 17. Yeah? And also, you can check the requirements of those positions. Yeah? But the application, how is the application? The application is also simple, because as I said, we are not going to host the curriculum of anyone. So the idea is to redirect to the website of the company. In this case, Halliburton. Then you can do your application directly on the provider. So it's also quicker, faster, also simple. You can easily identify what you want, and you do your application on the website of the company that is the vacancy provider. So, in case that you have some doubts, we have one specific page here for contact. Of course, we are not going to receive emails or nothing like this, because the platform is able to storage all your comments, in case you have comments. Yeah? And we are going to analyze those comments and give you some feedbacks. So I think the Wi-Fi is not helping too much. Also here, you can see the comments about the company. So each company provides some information about itself. Here, the contact. You see that you just put your name, your email, your phone, and the job you are looking for, or the problem that you are having, and then our team is going to check what's going on and provide support. By the way, AirSwift already told me that they extend the contract for 1 year with the provider to keep the maintenance and also to develop additional features for this website, such as, for example, eventually provide information how the students can get, which schools eventually here can provide, for example, electrical technician skills in order that they can prepare themselves for future. Also, the companies itself, they're going to have one specific area. Of course, we are going to provide the proper access that they can register themselves, and they manage their positions by themselves. So starting today, they are going to have their focal points. Their focal points have already their passwords and ID, and they can put more positions, they can delete positions, or they can give information about what is going on based on the portal related to these positions. It's very simple as well. So basically, there is one important point here on the bottom of the page. You have also for candidates and for the companies that eventually are interested to participate, some kind of tutorial. So you can read, based on specific movies, how you can apply to a job. For example, here, then those movies can help you to identify how you can go and do exactly what I did. So it's really simple, and I expect that it's going to be a real step change for Surinamese I don't know, Surinamese that are looking for opportunities on oil and gas and energy sector in general.